Hello everyone, welcome to how to solve this very nice algebra equation. X to the power 8 minus x squared divided by x to the power 4 minus x squared equal to 16. Our job is to find all possible values of x. So let's start. Since we have in the denominator x to the power 4 minus x squared, so x cannot be equal to 0 and x cannot be equal to 1 and x cannot be equal to negative 1. Because if x will be 0 or 1 or negative 1, then the denominator will become 0 and dividing by 0 is undefined. So x cannot be equal to 0, 1 and negative 1. Now this x to the power 8 can be written as x to the power 2 plus 6 minus x squared divided by this x to the power 4 can be written as x to the power 2 plus 2 minus x squared equal to 16. By using this power rule, a to the power m plus n equal to a to the power m times a to the power n. This x to the power 2 plus 6 will become x squared times x to the power 6 minus x squared divided by this x to the power 2 plus 2 will become x squared times x squared minus x squared equal to 16. Now from the numerator we can factor out x squared and in bracket left x to the power 6 minus 1 divided by from the denominator we can factor out x squared in bracket left x squared minus 1 equal to 16, and this x squared will be cancelled out with this x squared. We are left with x to the power 6 minus 1 divided by x squared minus 1 equal to 16. Now this x to the power 6 can be written as x squared whole cubed minus this 1 can be written as 1 cube divided by x squared minus 1 equal to 16. Now by using this algebraic identity, a cubed minus b cubed equal to a minus b times a squared plus a times b plus b squared. This expression in the numerator will become x squared minus 1 times x squared whole squared plus x squared times 1 plus 1 squared divided by x squared minus 1 equal to 16. Now this x squared minus 1 will be cancelled out with this x squared minus 1 and we are left with this x squared whole squared will become x to the power 4 plus x squared plus 1 squared is 1 equal to 16. Move this 16 to the left hand side, this will become x to the power 4 plus x squared plus 1 minus 16 equal to 0. Further simplify, this will become x to the power 4 plus x squared minus 15 equal to 0. Now we can write this x to the power 4 as x squared whole squared plus x squared minus 15 equal to 0. To make this a quadratic equation, we suppose that let x squared equal to t. So the equation will become t squared plus t minus 15 equal to 0. And this quadratic equation is not factorable, so we solve it by quadratic formula. According to quadratic formula, t is equal to negative b is 1 plus or minus the square root of, in place of b squared we write 1 squared minus 4 times a is 1 times c is negative 15 divided by 2 times a is 1. Next, t is equal to negative 1 plus or minus the square root of, this 1 squared will become 1 and negative 4 times 1 times negative 15 will become plus 60 divided by 2 times 1 2, and t is equal to negative 1 plus or minus, this will become root 61 divided by 2. It means that we get two values of t. T is equal to negative 1 plus root 61 divided by 2, and t is equal to negative 1 minus root 61 divided by 2. Now recall that we have supposed that x squared equal to t. We have supposed that x squared is equal to t. When t is equal to this expression, then this will become x squared is equal to, this negative 1 plus root 61 is same as root 61 minus 1 divided by 2, and to find the values of x we take square root of both sides. So this square will be cancelled with this square root. We are left with x is equal to plus or minus the square root of root 61 minus 1 divided by 2. Now when t is equal to negative 1 minus root 61 over 2, then this will become x squared is equal to, this negative 1 minus root 61 over 2 can be written as negative 1 as common factor, in bracket left root 61 plus 1 and divided by 2, and from here we take square root of both sides. So this square will be cancelled with this square root, and we are left with x is equal to, this plus minus root negative 1 times root 61 plus 1 over 2 will become plus or minus root negative 1 times square root of root 61 plus 1 divided by 2. Next, x is equal to, this root negative 1 will become I, so this will become plus minus I times the square root of root 61 plus 1 divided by 2. So from this equation we get two values of x. X1 is equal to positive root 61 minus 1 divided by 2, and x2 is equal to negative the square root of root 61 minus 1 divided by 2, and from this equation we get other two solutions. X3 is equal to negative I times the square root of root 61 plus 1 divided by 2, and x4 is equal to positive I times the square root of root 61 plus 1 divided by 2. So these are the four solutions for this equation.